friend. It's so good to see you again. There's no one like you. You can do anything you put your mind to. Just the thing you thought you should know. Are you ready? 'Cause here we go. Wonder Friends, Wonder Friends, Wonder Friends. It's time for Wonder Friends Show. Yeah. All right.
What is up, guys? How's everybody doing today? As you start coming in, just say hi. Put your name in the comments there. I'm going to do a couple drawings real quick just to get kind of warmed up, and you can feel free to go along if you want, but I just want to give our friends a chance to chime in here and log in and all that good stuff like that. So I'm going to do a couple doodles here just to, I don't know, make it interesting, just to do something. How's everybody doing today? Looks like it's about to rain. I hope it is a little nicer where you're at. So see, these things like this are just little series of warm-up doodles. All these doodles do is just kind of get me the same sort of thing as we talk about when we are doing our warm-up sketch that we are going to do in a minute. It is the same sort of thing. We are just doing these things just to kind of get warmed up. Look at that, 2 tongues. Because why not? They could have 2 tongues. I think so. Why not? There's no doubt about that. And these are just like little quick drawings that are really nothing more than just a way just to make something. So there we go. Did some. How's everybody doing today? Let me switch back over here to a second and let's just talk about a few things. I want to make sure everybody is up to date on this. We are starting on Monday. So Monday, 4/27, April 27th, Monday coming up, we are changing the start time for Wonder Friends. So don't forget, if you come here at 11, you're going to be able to watch videos, but you're not going to see the live drawing. So it's starting on Monday, 4/27, April 27th at 2 p.m. From 2 to 3. We will have a new start time for Wonder Friends. What you're going to see is some things are going to change. There's going to be a little bit more structure. I've been asking lots of questions and trying to make this the best possible way that I can. And so I've been asking questions, been taking polls like I've been telling you guys, and I'm taking information in and I'm going to make it better. Hopefully, we'll see. Again, I really appreciate you all being so cool as I learn how to do this stuff. And just so everybody knows, my name is Jason Tharp. I'm the Chief Creative Dreamer at Wonderville Studios. I write books and all kinds of fun stuff like that. I have a really cool job. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And if you haven't yet, make sure you go over and download that time capsule. It's there for you guys. So if you download that, that's cool. And there's no rush to get it done. I mean, it's just literally for fun. But it will be one of those things that when you get older, like me, you'll think it's kind of cool that you had it, and you'll think it's funny that some of the stuff that you said when you were little, those are what that's for. And so, yeah, guys, what's going on? What is it? It's Thursday. Can you believe it? It's Thursday already. So I'm just going to say hi to some friends. Everybody's starting to come in now before we get to the drawing. We have Henetta. Etta? I hope I said that right. I am really sorry if I didn't. And Karu, I think I said that right too. I really hope I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But I'm really happy that you're here. I got Marley and Vivi is in the house and Vivian in Chicago. Do we have 2 Vivians in here from 2 different places? Is Vivi short for Vivian as well? And we have Panama in the house. What's going on, Panama? I hear that there are going to be some books at the Grand Morrison. That is really cool. And I know that I am doing a virtual reading on Saturday all the way down to Panama. So it's really cool. I bet that your weather is warmer there than it is here in Ohio. Right now it's very cold and rainy. So typical Ohio weather. So guys, again, I just want to remind you, we have a new schedule. I'm going to go through it real quick and we're going to get right to drawing. So don't forget, Monday, April 27th, from 2 to 3 p.m. is our new start time. Here's a little hint. I am going to start about 12 minutes early. You're going to see me show up 12 minutes early, and all I'm going to be doing is drawing, getting everybody warmed up. It gives everybody a chance to kind of check in, helps more people find me, all that good stuff like that. So we're going to do a little bit of a heads up. So if you get there a little early, you'll see that it's already live because I'm going to start a little sooner. And that way, that'll give a lot of friends a chance to find me. This is, again, stuff I'm learning, right? Who knew? I didn't know. I'm learning as I go. But we do have themes for every day. So Monday, we're going to be Monster Me. We're going to turn you into a monster. That's it. We're going to just do that in a bunch of different ways, have a lot of fun, just making crazy, crazy doodles. And then we are going to be on Tuesdays. It's time to cut, right? Cut it out Tuesdays. Cut it out Tuesdays. We are going to explore with different crafts, paper crafts, cut crafts, making stuff all out of paper, cutting things up, showing you a different version of illustration that just isn't drawing with a pencil. It's going to be tons of fun. Wednesday is what we're going to do Wednesdays. I'm going to give you a hint. Wednesdays are going to be weird. Wednesdays are going to be unusual. Wednesdays are going to be different. You guys do like theme things at school, like crazy hat day and crazy shirt day and blah, 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 all those things. We are going to do the same thing on Wednesdays, but Wednesdays is really going to be about you. Wednesdays is going to be about embracing your weirdness. It's going to be a little bit about maybe you have some big dream that you want to chase. It's going to be all about trying to motivate you a little bit to try some things and be a little bit weird and crazy at the same time. Promise Wednesday is going to be a lot of fun. Thursdays, that's like today. We're doing things with tails. Really, what's that mean? We're going to put a tail on something. It doesn't matter if it has a tail or doesn't have a tail. We're going to figure out a way to put a tail on it. And then Friday, we're going to talk about fun stuff. Fantastically Fun Friday. What does Fantastically Fun Friday mean? Well, it means this. Your parents are teaching you now, right? Yep. And I bet it gets old come Friday. You know, even though they're doing a cool job, I bet you are kind of like, oh my gosh, I just want a break from my parents. Same sort of thing, but I bet you it's the flip side too. Your parents are going like, oh my gosh, I just want a break from teaching. So what's Fantastically Fun Friday? We're just going to hang out and we're going to draw and we're going to talk and we're going to play games and we're going to do all kinds of stuff to, one, give your parents a break, and two, give you a break. It's just the kind of way that we're going to have an open dialogue through the comments. I want you guys to talk to me about what you're going through, what you're thinking, all that stuff like that. We're going to draw stuff. We're going to play games through comments, all that stuff like that. It's just really going to be a kind of like a chill hangout time. That's what Fantastically Fun Fridays are going to be. So that's what's the new schedule. That's the new stuff. So just remember, Monday, April 27th, 2 to 3. Tell your friends. Share it. Tell your mom and dad. Tell your parents. Yo, I got to tell everybody about this. It's the new time. We got to check it out. It's going to be cool. It's going to be different. It's definitely going to be different. I can promise you that. It'll be definitely different than what you've seen so far, because I'm taking everything I've learned now and I'm going to smash it together, and I'm going to make something that is a little more structured. It's got a little more ideas to it, and it's going to have a lot more fun, quick things, stuff like that. Like my cat, I'm going to update you on my cat. I'm going to update you on things I'm working on. I'm going to let you in on see some of my old sketches. I got all kinds of stuff planned that's going to make it a little bit different. So instead of just me talking and you drawing, we're going to have a lot more fun. So speaking of drawing, let's draw some stuff here. I'm going to switch back over to this. Let me get rid of that thing real quick. All right. So, boom, boom, boom. All right, let's get rid of that. We don't need that right now. And we got to get our hands warmed up. Ugh. All right, get your hands warmed up. Get your hands loosened up. Get ready to draw something, right? We are going to draw what we always do. We're going to do a warm-up scribble, right? What is a warm-up scribble? If you're new to Wonder Friends, a warm-up scribble is a scribble, just like this. Make a scribble. I don't care what shape or anything it is. Just make a scribble. And I spin mine. You don't have to spin yours. I spin mine. And if it lands the same way, I spin it again. So there we go. I'm going to stop it right there. Now, here's the thing. What we're trying to do is we're trying to waken up our mind. We're trying to loosen our mind up. We're starting to get into our creativity. And how we're going to do that, we're just going to turn this into something. Yours is going to be way different than mine. That's the point, right? I want you just to turn something into it. This isn't instruction. This is just your time to make it into something. So as I'm talking, you should be drawing into yours of what you're turning yours into. You can look up at mine if you want and see, and maybe you'll get some ideas from it. But this is just really meant for you to start just make something creative, right? Just to waken up your brain and says, hey, brain, it's time to make some stuff now. Let's make some stuff. Let's have some fun with stuff. And you're going to start looking at things. Now, remember, the goal is not to look at what it is. What can it be? You can add stuff to it. You can take stuff away. You can have a lot of fun with it in different kind of ways. I'm going to throw this in here. And I'm going to do this here. And as you guys are starting to come in here, just leave in your comments. Tell me what you're up to today. What did you learn at school today so far? Like, what is the big thing you're learning right now? What do you think about, if you're in Ohio, I know that they canceled school, and I know that's a huge bummer. It's a huge bummer for me. What do you think about that? What is your feelings on that? Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you missing your friends? You missing your teachers? Are you still seeing your teachers? What does it feel like now to have your parents as a teacher and checking on your work and stuff like that? Is it cool, or is it getting old? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear some ideas of what you guys are thinking there. Be nice, though, because your moms and dads are working really hard to try to make this transition, because remember, they're not teachers themselves, so it's kind of difficult for us to learn something new right on the fly when we had no clue that we were going to be doing that. So check it out. Look at that. From that little scribble, I created that guy. Now, what is he? I have no clue. Guess what? It doesn't matter. What we did was we just made something, and that's it. We just wanted to make something, and in that making something, we've woken up our brain. We are ready to create, and you can totally color. By the way, like, these can be, just let me show you real quick. These can be colored. They're not like they're just throwaways. Like, let's say that this guy here, and it could turn into a story for you. And I'm only showing you this real quick. I'm not saying you have to color yours, but let's say I want to color this in, right? Check it out. Like, this guy could be like some sort of, like, his brain is inside of some sort of like bubbly thing, and he's got this little growth on him, but really he's like used to be an accountant, and then like this guy can't sort of growing on him, and then it's taken over his brain, and like now he's like a huge arch enemy to some. Like, you could make up any story about your doodles too. Just because they're doodles doesn't mean that they can't be a character also. So just something to think about, guys. So all right. So let's see. We do have two Vivians in here, one from Pal and one from Chicago. Well, now you guys are friends. Vivian, meet Vivian. Hey, congratulations. K-Kids are back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys, like, coming into this is the highlight of my day too. This is like so much fun to always check in with this. And, you know, guys that are just coming in, just don't forget that on Monday, 4/27, we are starting April 27th at 2 to 3-ish, depends. You'll see on the Wonderville Facebook page all kinds of events that are marked on there. If you want to sign up for one of those, that's a great way to get a reminder. And feel free, please share those too. That's a great way to spread the word and have this. And maybe you're into some sort of group, like a mom group or a parent group or I'm homeschooling, help me group, or whatever. Just, you know, share this. That'd be great. I really appreciate that. We all can be helpers for each other in this time, and I hope that this stuff is helping you guys also. So what we decided to do is, you're already homeschooled. Well, you missed your after-school activities. You know, that is my big thing too. I work pretty much like by myself quite a bit anyway, but I definitely do miss just kind of being able to, I miss going to the gym. I miss like kind of just being able to run and get something if I want without having to think about it, all that stuff like that. So definitely I can understand how that feels. So guys, here's what we're going to do. I thought today, Thursday, things with tails. What are some things with tails? I thought a mouse has a tail. I thought that's great, but we want to draw more than a mouse. And I thought, oh, cool. You know what would be fun? A mouse with a mustache. Because, I mean, why not, right? So I think we can have a lot of fun making some crazy mustaches and all that good stuff like that. So we're going to start with our paper up and down. Is probably an easy way to do this. And let's just make one circle, but don't close it, okay? And then let's make another circle, but don't close it. Now, we're not making Mickey Mouse. I know that it looks like Mickey Mouse so far, but we're not. And we're going to connect those two just like this, all right? Now, what we're going to do here is let's pretend at this front right here that we are in a roller coaster, and we're going to do a big, huge drop in a roller coaster. And you're going to do that big old drop there, and then it comes up the hill just like that. So it's a down and up, or a curved J is another way of looking at that as well. And at the end of that, we're going to put a big old oval colored in. And that is its eyeball. Just kidding. That's its nose. And where we stopped with this one, we are going to draw a line that comes back this way. And it loops around back that way. And then where you stopped here, that one is going to loop back around that way. All right. Now, mice, if you pay attention to, they have those little front teeth, like they chew through wires and all kinds of stuff like that. Nobody likes to have a mouse in their house because they chew things, unless it's a pet, right? But a wild mouse, they get in there and they wreck things, and they do that because they have this like big old tooth in the front, and we're gonna draw one. That's it. And then put a little divider line right there in the middle, okay? Now, from this line right here, just draw like a little simple line back that way. And then we're gonna go back to this top one. And at this top one, we are going to draw a line down just like that, connecting those two down here where we are going to start to form the body of this character. Now, how this would work is it's just real simple. You're going to draw like a little shape like that, upside down 7, right? It's kind of what it looks like. And you're going to do the same shape on this side. And we're going to leave those open on purpose because we got to put some feet on there, right? And we're just going to do that by just drawing straight lines down. And then let's put like a hot dog shape, right? Like this big old, like tapered hot dog shape. And we're going to do one back on the other side just like that. And then we can draw our lines to connect them together. All right. Now, let's see. What do mice eat besides wires and all that stuff like that? I mean, obviously cheese, right? We think of cheese as the very first thing. But what if the mouse liked to eat hamburgers, right? Let's say the mouse likes to eat hamburgers. What we're going to do is we are going to draw from this point where those two met right here, like this little spot. I want you just to draw a line out just like that, just a straight line over. Doesn't have to be anything special. And on that, you're going to go up just a little. And I want you just to put, it's going to look like it's floating right now, but it will be not after a bit. So draw just like a little half circle and draw your line to connect those. And then I want you just to draw like some wavy lines, just like so. And then let's put a bigger, like loop it around line right there. And then draw yourself a smaller line underneath there. Now let's put some dots on this, because as dots, you know, that's like a hamburger bun, right? Can you see this okay? Let me move it up there for you, right? And to get the hand so it looks like it's holding it, what you're going to do is you're just going to put a little bump down like that, and I want you just to color that in, okay? Now when you color that in, one of the things is like, it'd be like it would hold like this. Now if I wanted to look like it's holding it, I would put my thumb up over it, right? And how you do that is you draw a line like this. You see that? And I'm going to color that in. Now, check it out. My character is holding that hamburger, okay? And I don't know about you, but when I have a hamburger, I'm super excited. So I'm going to draw another hand over here. And that's just a stick with a ball on the end that I'm going to color in. And I'm just going to put some sticks on it. Because, you know, mice have those teeny tiny hands. I don't have to draw like super hands and all that stuff like that. Okay, now, here's where we're going to have some fun. All right, now we said the mouse has a mustache. All right, I want you guys to add the mustache that you want to add on here. If you want to have a big, huge mustache, great. If you want to have like, he's got 3 hairs mustache, great. I don't care. Put on the mustache of your mouse's dreams on this. So any kind of mustache that you think that this mouse would absolutely love to have, you put it on there. I'm going to draw one that kind of is a fluffy mustache like so, right? And I'm going to color mine in by barely hitting my marker on the paper. And if I kind of hover above it a little bit, and you can practice on another piece of paper if you want to make it a little easier for you. But if you barely touch the paper, you get this kind of like really cool look that it kind of looks like, or if you have a dead marker, right? If if you have an already dead marker, you can do the same sort of thing because it won't put so much ink down. But this is a good trick. So if you have like an extra copy or an extra piece of paper, you can always kind of put one to the side and use that to practice before you go to your final. So my mouse's mustache is like a big fluffy mustache like so. Now you can do, if you want to do like some sort of like fun like handlebar mustache, which is like those ones that kind of go like, you know, this kind of thing, you can do that. You can do this kind of mustache. You know, there's no right answer. It's your mustache. You make it. If you have your own mustache, you can take your mustache off your face and put it on here. I don't know how many of you out there that are kids have your own mustache, but hey, you may. I don't know, you know. So now that I have that, I need the inside of my mouth, and I'm going to draw that line down just like that. And I'm going to draw his tongue up like so and color in everything but that tongue. Because I'm going to guess that if he's holding a hamburger that looks that yummy, he's super excited, his tongue would be all ready to roll and take a big old bite out of that. So now, here's what we're going to do as far as eyeballs. I want you to put 2 eyeballs right beside each other, okay? Now, one of the ways when we're making illustrations is that we draw our eyes, we show the action, right? What we want the person looking at it to pay attention to. In this case, I would think that we really want him to pay attention to that he's excited. So what is the mouse excited about? He's excited that he's holding a hamburger. If he's excited, think about any time that you're excited. Do you look at the thing you're excited about, or do you look away and think, oh no, I don't want to be excited about that, even though it's the most amazing thing ever? No, you look at it, right? So the same sort of thing with our characters. We want to make sure our character is looking at the hamburger because, oh my gosh, it looks so good. And it's going to have, like, I'm going to have all those sesame seeds stuck in my mustache mouth, my mouse mustache. Try to say that like 4 times really fast. It's kind of hard. And your eyebrows, when you're excited, are they down and angry? Are they up and excited? Or are they one down, one up? What do you guys think? I think that they're up, right? They're up because when you're excited, you have this like, oh yeah, like look to your face, right? So there's that excitement thing. Now for the inside of the ears, simple. It's just a little bit of a smaller circle inside. And you can even put like a couple little things in there. Now, if you want, these are all added bonuses for you if you would like to do this. Now, we have to put the tail on first, right? I guess I should get too ahead of myself. And how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to draw a line like that. Now, my favorite word, parallel, right? Before we're done with Wonder Friends, you guys are all going to know what parallel means when I say it. Instead, I won't ever have to say a parallel line is a line that runs beside another line, but that's what a parallel line is it runs right beside another line. And you can put some like little lines on there to just show that it's a tail, right? Now, here is where I want you guys to just have some fun with this now. Okay, so we have our guy here, and he has his mustache just chilling, and he is super excited about this hamburger. I keep wanting to change the shape of that mustache a little bit. But anyway, he's got this little thing, and I want you guys now to go through here and add any kind of thing. Like would he be wearing a t-shirt? I mean, I think so. Like it could be. Would he be wearing a tie? Would he be wearing a dress? If yours is a girl mouse with a mustache, what would be on the shirt? Like, what would you like to add to this? Does this mouse have like a cool like mouse ponytail, right? I mean, it could totally do that, right? It could have like a cool mouse like ponytail. You know, in the back of its head, it's like, you know, this mouse is like some sort of like really cool movie star mouse, and he has a fun mouse ponytail. I don't know, maybe, could be. Could it have on the shirt like something about like, you know, a hamburger, like he loves hamburgers, like he's just like, you know, I love burgers. Like what would it say on the shirt? I want you guys just to add in all these little elements that you would like to add to it. Make your, oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I didn't sneeze. Whew. I thought, you guys ever have that happen? Right when it's there, it's like right there. and then it just all of a sudden goes away. That's what I just felt. So add in all the little elements to your character. I want you to really give this character a personality. Have some fun with it. Things with tails, right? This is what it is. It's a thing with a tail. And I want you guys to finish it off by just coloring it. And as you start coloring it and you get it done, post it up. Post it up in the comments. I want to see what your mustached mouse look like. Did you have fun doing this? Great. Did you not have fun doing it? Okay. Tell me in the comments what we can do to make this more fun. So when you guys are coming in, checking this out, you are super excited for the things we're doing. Because I really want to make this show the best that I possibly can for you guys. And I do that by getting some feedback from you all. So let me switch back over here and make sure, hey, never forget to sign your stuff. After you finish your piece, make sure you sign it. Super simple, easy to sign. I still feel like I'm going to sneeze. I think I'm okay now. Whew. It's right there. It's right there, but it just won't happen. So, guys, thank you so much for checking it in. Holly, thank you. I love doing these videos. I love that you guys are showing up, checking it out, all stuff like that. I want to see your finished. I want to see your finished mouses with mustaches. And post a video of you trying to say that like 3 times fast in the into the comments. I would love to see that video because it's very hard to say. Mustache with mouses, mouses with mustache, mustache mouse. So you even get crisscrossed trying to say it. So can we draw a squirrel? Grant, Ella, yes, we will. I will put that. You know what I'll do? I will put that on my list for tomorrow. We are doing on Fridays. We do Fantastically Fun Fridays, and we talk about in the comments where we're going to draw things, and we'll draw a squirrel tomorrow for sure. So we will do a squirrel, and guys, just don't forget that Monday, April 27th, as in the Monday coming up, we are starting our new schedule. There's a whole new format for this show. There is a whole new thing about it. Trust me, it is going to be much better. I'm taking all that I learned out and I'm going to combine it together and really turn it into a fun storytelling time where we do some like creative projects, all that stuff like that. That starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, from 2 to 3-ish. And don't forget that new time, because if you come here at 11 starting on Monday, it'll be different. And if you have any questions at all, make sure that you send me an email so that way we can hear about it. Maybe you have some ideas that you'd like to see, all stuff like that. Make sure you do that. And don't forget, you can always check out all the videos on YouTube and grab any of the books that you want that I have are all available on my website or Amazon, or your local bookstore, or pretty much anywhere books are sold. You can get those, and we have tons of free downloads. Get those too. Those are there, sitting there, waiting for you to take advantage of and have some fun with them. They are not homework. They are not getting graded. They're just meant for you to have fun with, and you can do them at any point in time. So guys, in closing, new time on Monday, 2 to 3 p.m. Tell your friends. Tell mom and dad. You got to tell everybody, this show is going to be so cool. It's going to be new. It's going to be different. It's going to take all the good parts that I have asked questions about and put it into a little format. And you're going to have your favorite day of the week, and maybe it'll be all of them, that you're going to be able to tune in for all that good stuff like that. So just because we can't go outside today does not mean that you can't sprinkle your magic on somebody else's day. Take these drawings and share them with somebody, mail them to somebody, drop them off on your neighbor's door, put them in the mailbox for somebody else. You have the ability to add lots of magic to somebody else's day because you are amazing just like you are, and the world has been waiting for all the magic that's stuck inside your little noggin. So guys, be the weird you want to see in the world. The key to happiness is embracing your unicorniness, and I will see you guys. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I will see you tomorrow for Fantastically Fun Friday at 11 a.m. See ya!